Hey y'all, what's up? We're back at it again with I'm Just Saying. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is episode 5, and I'm here with my co-host Slimmy.
What's up, world?
And the one and only Latasha Marie. And we're gonna bring you a nice juicy topic today. Actually, I'm gonna let him bring the juicy topic.
Juice.
And comment, subscribe, of course, in your right hand corner, my left. And make sure you click on our Patreon link below. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and get this thing started, Slim. So.
And we appreciate the love that y'all been showing. We've been getting a lot of good feedback
Absolutely.
too. So y'all keep up.
Love y'all.
All right. Okay. Well, the topic of the day is why are so many single women in 2017? You know what I mean? Like, and what do the single woman want so she won't have to be single no more? Like, I know y'all tired of being single, and I'm tired of seeing you single. That's why you can call me. but now the questions are you, like, why are women single in 2017?
I mean, that's a hard topic to talk about. I mean, it's a lot of reasons. The main reason I feel women are single nowadays, especially in 2017, is because we don't want to settle for below average or less than or mediocrity with our men. We don't want to just take whatever the wind blows our way. If we feel like, hey, there's a chance I can get something better or be with someone better that's more motivated, more of a go-getter, more on their level. I think that's the top reason. Another thing is, and I hate to say this, but I feel like our generation, and I'm talking about my generation because I'm young, so our generation, I honestly feel the pickings are slim. That's a nice way to say it. And I'm not saying slim me,
you know.
but
so you call slim,
but the pickings are slim. I feel like there's not too many gentlemen nowadays that can demonstrate chivalry to a woman, that can be polite, that can wine and dine. I'm not saying that there's no men. I'm saying that there's not many. At least that's my point of view. For the single women out there, hello. So I feel like it's not wanting to settle, and honestly just feeling like if I'm going to be with someone, I want to make sure I be with the best possible partner I can possibly be with.
That's understandable. But I'm telling you, there's dudes out here settling all the time. You know what I mean? Like, we settle, so you know what I mean. So it's like, but we feel like how they feel like they ain't gotta settle, but we settle too, because it's certain things. It's like as men, we feel like every female feel like they perfect, and y'all tell us about our flaws, but we look like it's a lot of stuff that we don't even say to y'all. So how it's like, so we gotta meet somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, somebody, you ain't doing something right, and I ain't doing something right. So we gotta. It's all about thugging it out. That's how I look at it. Like, thugging it out, like actually getting in there, sticking in there. Because ain't nobody perfect.
Well, I never said I was looking for a perfect man, because honestly, with all the Lifetime movies I've seen, if a guy's too perfect, I would be a little scared. Honestly, I would be a little like, wait a minute, you coming off a little too clean. So what's going on? I know everybody has flaws, men, women. We all have flaws. If you're human, if you live on this earth, you have a flaw. No question about it. But the main thing is, I agree with what you're saying. You want to make sure that if you're going to be with this life partner, that is the best possible person you can be with. You want to make sure this person is their best possible self. Like, you don't want to be with somebody who is not their best, the best them that they can possibly be. So
to me, it's like, I don't really want no woman to be perfect, because at the end of the day, I know I ain't perfect. So if she perfect, then she is like, if she's perfect, no, she can be perfect, but if she's so perfect that she don't accept the fact that I'm not perfect, then I have a problem with that. But if she can take my imperfections and everything together and deal with that. And if she got imperfections and I can roll with that too, then at the end of the day, it's a go. You know what I mean?
So basically, I think the final thing that me and Slimmy are saying, as something we can actually agree on, is compromise. Being willing to compromise. How much are you willing to compromise with your partner? How much are you willing to deal with or settle for in your relationship? What holds more value? For me personally, it's important for my partner and the person I'm dating to be loyal and faithful. That is like in my top 3. If that's ever broken, honestly, that's pretty much a wrap for me. I don't entertain it anymore. I don't even feed it. I don't give it life. I let it die. Literally, just throw the whole relationship away. Because being loyal is very important. Number one, it tells me that you're capable of having structure and building on something when you can be loyal to somebody, because you're not going to be quick to run away in the process of construction. You're actually going to stick this thing out to the very end. You're going to make sure we can get to the final product. So I feel like loyalty is like, it's so important to me. But some people, it's not that high for them. So when that loyalty's been broken, whether a spouse cheated or committed adultery or whatever, they somehow work it out, and that's cool. There's some women that are willing to work things out even after infidelity.
I'm looking for love.
But honestly, it's ironic. Future sings this song, so I guess it's Future that he's looking for. Somebody that can settle for that. But for me, it's not an option. It's nothing that I'm compromising on at all. So it's really just all about what you're willing to compromise. What would you say is something you're willing to bend and flex for your partner?
For my partner,
right?
Like our females I feel like our females is bossy, and you know what I mean. And so therefore, I let you feel like you the boss until it's time for me to let you know I'm really the boss. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you keep coming at me like you really the man around here, and I'm gonna show you that I'm really, really the man around here, that's what I hate. But I'm gonna let you feel like the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wear the pants, you can pick them out. You know what I mean? But if you feel like you gonna wear the pants, and that's I can't take that.
Honestly, when there are some women that are like extra bossy, because sometimes I can be kind of, bossy myself.
All women bossy.
Maybe to some degree we do want control, but honestly, I feel like, especially when you're a woman that's, got yourself together, you know what you want, you're goal oriented, and I'm like driven by goals and making sure you hitting A, B, C, D all the way down to Z. I mean, you just want to make sure that overall, that the person that you're with is goal oriented too. Like, they want something as well as you. It's hard when you compromise with someone and you've settled for something and it doesn't allow you to really wear the pants. And what I mean by that is, as a man, if you don't keep a job, if you're always jobless or broke, never have money, right, you really can't afford to wear the pants in that relationship, even as a man, because, financially you're not supporting your family.
True.
The woman is. So a lot of times when you're dealing with a man that's financially unstable, unpredictable, not reliable, I mean, a lot of times we as women got to take our dresses off and put on those capri pants sometimes.
Yeah, and I understand that, because everybody have hard times. So what it is like, okay, if a man do have hard times, and you can, I ain't even gonna say you can borrow my pants. You can't even borrow my pants, because I ain't never taking my pants off. I don't care if I'm struggling. I'm struggling. It might seem like it, you know what I mean? Like I'm letting you run it, but at the end of the day, no, I don't care.
And that's why I said we'll put our capri pants, our capri pants on. Meaning, you can still wear your pants as the man. Because I can't ever try to put myself in a man's position. A lot of women do tend to do that, especially in 2017. I'm the mom and the dad. Unfortunately, You can't be both. But you can be that financial provider, you know, that mother that's supportive, that's, you know, raising them right, teaching them well, you know, reading to them, you know, doing everything you're supposed to do. But you can't necessarily be the father. You know, you can't ever be the dad, as they say. You can be the full support system, though.
Yeah,
I honestly get, you know.
I was raised by a single woman.
Right.
Shout out to you, mama lady.
Shout out to single moms out there. Honestly, I'm a single mom, so I definitely get it.
I want some collard greens Sunday.
Look, he's making requests. But I mean, that's just, I guess so. That's the thing. You just got to know what you're willing to compromise and what you're not willing to compromise. You know, I know that men have rough spots. I get it. You know, women have rough spots in life too. But that's, you know, where I think the spouse should be a covering for you in your rough time.
I'm like this. How many men you done seen lead a woman because she was messed up? You know what I mean? How many? But you ain't even got enough hands to count how many women done left a man when he was down. You know what I mean? So therefore, when we look at females, we look for that one that's like, okay, well, she got me, and therefore, when you do get back, you know what I mean, she can have anything in the world. You know what I mean?
And it's based on the type of man, because honestly, to argue that, my thing is
But I ain't racist nothing though, but you know what I'm saying. But that's the song. So.
Yeah, leaving you for a woman of a different cultural background, basically.
Yeah. So I feel like if a woman look after a man while he down, when he get back on his feet, he gonna look out for him. He gonna look out for her. She pretty much can have anything she wants.
I have to argue against that. I mean, it depends on the type of man. Okay. Honestly, because the thing is, I've known so many women that have settled for mediocrity, or maybe that man was not on his feet, or maybe he wasn't consistently financially stable or providing for that family. So the woman, you know, she stepped in, she did what she felt she needed to do. She supported him, the children, herself, the bills, and everything else that came along with it. But once this guy got back on his feet, started cheating, started messing around, started, you know, being disloyal, spending his money on other women, not bringing it back into the household. So I personally know a lot of women who have supported men in their lowest moments. And as soon as that man gets built back up on his feet, it's like she's dust to him. He doesn't even remember how she was holding him down when he didn't have anything. But when he gets it all, he goes and blows it with random females and, you know, entertaining, you know, different aspects of life that doesn't help the household, basically.
Yeah, us as men, we do stupid stuff like that, you know.
Right. So like, tell me how you feel about that.
I'm saying I feel like it's wrong, but I understand how a man do it. Like, he was just messing with them girls. He's gonna get right back.
No, I'm not gonna let you even say that.
He was.
No, not on the black couch, y'all. I'm not gonna let him say that.
Well, honestly, listen. White. No, but it's wrong though. But I'm just saying, like, he probably is like. I feel like everybody got like an experimental, like a relationship that they had to learn something from. But if he do that on his next relationship, is that he did. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No, you don't get a one free get to cheat with whoever you want past.
I'm like
in a relationship. No, you don't.
You got 9 lives.
No, you definitely don't get 9 lives.
I'm a cool cat.
You don't have to be a cat. Seriously, no.
No, but
tell me why men that you have supported and held down. I mean, I've even gotten to a point in one of my previous relationships. I helped this person get employment.
Yeah.
I helped him get the job, and he got on the job and cheated on me with someone at the job that I helped him get. Explain that to me.
He ain't got no mind. Nah, it's just it's like at the end of the day, we don't really think. We just it's like something happens. You're like, okay.
So what if women? What if women had that same mentality, and we just said, you know what? Oops, I wasn't thinking.
Some of y'all do. And we can't
no, I'm just saying for the scenarios that we're talking about right now. Where you got the one from this scenario, woman holding you down, making sure you straight, and then as soon as you get on your feet, you don't even know her name. You're out there entertaining everything out there in the wind. I'm saying if he like that, he's savage, ruthless, and I can't really speak for him because I know people that will do that, and you know what I'm saying. It always comes back on them. But guess what? That same woman. Like usually he be trying to get him back. He usually try to get her back for at least about 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? For 2 or 3 years, they ain't no woman can replace that woman for at least 2 or 3 years. And then after that, he gonna find another woman, and either he gonna do the same thing to her, or he gonna shape up and he gonna do right by her. You know what I mean? I done heard females like, my ex, he doing good right now with her. But I wish he could have did that with me. You know what I'm saying? We still would have been together. I honestly agree. I have that same story. You're just like, hey, I didn't invest all this time and all these years to lift you and build you only for you to turn around and treat this person like gold and treat me like a recycling bin. I don't get it. But I'm saying, but it's like growing pains. Like with us as men, it's like we got to go through it. And you don't really, like a lot of times we don't, like, I'm gonna be honest, like men, it's like women, we have women friends, then we got women that we want, that we gonna try to do this with, and then we got women that we would try to marry. It's like, so therefore, I got me a circle, you know what I mean? Forgive me y'all for saying this, fellas, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about like the old me, you know what I mean? I'm a good girl. I'm a good guy now. I'm a good guy now. You know what I mean? But okay, if you got your circle around you, and you know what I mean. You got your good one. You got your potential. You got your little the one that don't stand a chance, even if you gave some extra legs. Then you got her over here that she just chasing you, and you be like, I'm tired of running from you. So you know what I mean. So basically, you have your category of women. Y'all do too, and of course we do. Yeah. But we have to, and the reason why is no, y'all don't got to. No, we have to. We have to. We gotta guard our hearts. I mean, at the end of the day, just like you guys guard your hearts to an extent, we have to guard our hearts as well. Especially if we are, women that have been hurt and scorned and abused. We've been used and mishandled and mistreated. It's important for us to protect ourselves. But it's like this. Y'all gonna forever be single if you guard your heart from a person that's really trying to knock that barrier down. Well, he has to prove. Give me a reason to take my barrier down. I'm not gonna take my barrier down just because you came on a white horse, in your Superman cape, and you came across a meadow, and you got all this glistening muscles. Like, oh my God, let me let my barrier down. No, it's gotta be more to why I feel like I have to get to a space where I feel comfortable enough to say, okay, I'll put my barrier down. I'm saying, but you got to get a man something to let him even know that he's going to get there. You know what I mean? Like, you can have your guard up, but if you keep on having a guard up and the man feel like he ain't going to get there, you like, dang, I don't think I'm going to get there. What I got to do? Jesus already died for it. I can't die for it. See, I can't with you. Listen. It's one thing to have your guard up, but it's another thing to be bitter. Yeah. When you are a bitter woman, it doesn't matter what race or color you are, but when you are a woman that's scorned and bitter, that's the woman it's not even a wall. It's more like a cave. Like, you're not even going to get nowhere remotely close to her heart. Yeah. I mean, you're going to have to take a chisel and literally beat that wall in and make your own hole and enter that way. Yeah. I mean, but overall, I'm saying for a woman that not necessarily bitter about what happened before, but willing to give a man a chance and say, okay, this happened with John Doe, that happened with so-and-so. But I'm not going to let what happened with these two relationships affect what I currently have in front of me. Yeah. Now, give me a reason to take my barrier down. Yeah, I'm saying, but it's like, at the end of the day, we don't even know how big that barrier is. You
You know what I mean? Like when we come in there, it's just like I don't know, and you know what I mean. It take a lot of times when we find that out with our first argument. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all go off, y'all just be like, all I did, I looked over there. You was like, I looked over there too long. But I'm looking like I did, but I didn't. It wasn't like that. And then after that, that's when you see what your female really went through off of one mistake that you made. And after that, you be like, okay.
Well, that's why getting to know her, not just what she like and what she don't like, but take some type of interest in her past. Yeah. Ask questions about previous relationships, what took place, what happened, and then you inquire about getting another person. So it's not shocking like when that first argument happens.
You hear the song? I don't want to know.
It shouldn't be shocking at all. Honestly, like I feel like when you really take the time to get to know a woman and you show interest, not treat her like, oh, you're just one of the plethoras out of my category. Out of my catalog. I can choose you on Monday, and then I got like 10 more for the next 2 weeks. And then I'll come back to you like 2 weeks down the line.
If he doing that, he cocky because you ain't supposed to do all that.
You're not supposed to, but what I'm saying is you have men that do that.
Yeah.
And that's why women have these barriers, because it's like, with previous experience, I know men tend to have, at least 2 others on the side, that they may consider potentials. Yeah. So even though he may be on that date with you right now, it doesn't mean he doesn't have somebody's number in his phone that he's gonna text as soon as he leave that date with you.
Yeah, he might.
Or he might just drive to the female's house that night after the date he might have had with you, an hour or 2 before.
That's true, but okay, right. if we out on that date with you, a lot of times that girl that we going to, she don't even get no date. That's how savage, ruthless we is.
Well, see, that's the thing with the savagery that's going on in 2017.
Everybody's savage.
I mean, it's not everybody. It's still some good ones out there. I mean, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe, but it's some good ones out there.
Oh yeah, I'm saying there's some good men out here too. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's what I said. Good ones. That's men and women.
Yeah,
it's some good ones out here.
I definitely. Yeah, welcome back, man. We've been on a little touchy subject about the females and why they single, and I feel like it's a lot of females, they on Facebook, Instagram, showing their body, but then they talking about, but I want to be in love so bad. But then you showing everybody your body, then you gonna come and tell me you want to be in love so bad. So you making people lust over you, and then when a man do get with you, he ain't even gonna trust you because like, why does she want so much attention? You know what I mean? Like, if I get with her, is she gonna be wanting that attention when I get with her? You know what I mean? So therefore, what do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like for you as the man, you are so willing and gung-ho to give her that attention, and knowing that woman presented herself the way that she presented herself on social media, Facebook, wherever. Mm-hmm. I mean, it could be many things. I mean, first she could either be low self-esteem about herself. She might not know her self-worth. And if she doesn't know who she is, then she feels like in order to validate her life, her very existence, or the level of love that she receives from a man is based on how short her shorts can be, in a video. It's based on how long she can twerk to one of Future's songs. It's based on, it's finding that value, is counting the amount of love based on how she presents herself. So you have women that are low self-esteem, they don't know who they are, but at the end of the day, that goes back to what we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Side chicks. When we have a society and a culture that allows side chicks to be glorified and put on this pedestal, what do everybody want? The #1 spot, or do you think we want to come in 5th place? As a woman and as a man, would you ever want to be #1, or do you want to be #3 or #5? always want to be number one. So that means it might be attention. We might, you know, need that attention. We might need just to feel like we loved, like somebody validates how pretty we are, how beautiful we are. So that reflects on that woman. She just needs to build her confidence and her self-esteem.
And I understand that. I understand that, but the woman got to understand when we be seeing that, we don't love. I ain't even say we don't love them trolls. So at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say the real word, but it's like, so therefore we looking at you, what you showing to us is what we seeing. And okay, now if we get to know you, you know what I mean? And then okay, now we find out that you different and this and this and that. So at the end of the day, but if you my girl, all that gotta
I understand.
They gotta cut to us.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
When you see that's all you know about that woman. That's how you look at her and you automatically basically make an indirect, direct judgment of who she is based on what's posted on Facebook, what's posted on Snapchat. And what I'm saying is definitely a level of self-esteem there if she feels the need to have to, you know, show her body just to get some attention and some likes and some shares. But I will say this. In addition to that, I feel like as a woman, you know, and as a man, and as the society that we live in 2017, it is promoted to be a side. It's better to be a side chick nowadays. It's almost idolized. You can say all day it's not. But even in the rap music and in the culture, you guys rap about, you know, twerking and, you know, my side chick, my main chick, and all of this. So you promote that lifestyle. So now that when we giving you the lifestyle from a click of a button, we're not talking about the main. You just talked about those women that show off their bodies, show off themselves.
Those are the potential side chicks. Cause guess what? My wife or whatever I got at home, she ain't doing it. So I'm gonna go cheat with her because she's showing herself off. But she, at the same time, she's saying that she wants to be valued and she want to be my wife. But I already got one. You the one that's going. You the one that's making me. And again, you the one that's making me spray.
And again, no, she can't make you do anything. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Again, everybody in life has a choice whether you are a man or a woman or a child. So you can make a decision to say, you know, even though this woman is coming on to me and she is half naked in all her pictures, you know, delete, swipe, left. It's easy. You have to make that choice and say, I'm gonna be faithful to my wife. I'm gonna be faithful to my girlfriend. But most of these men nowadays are not making that choice. They're choosing to entertain these women and they're choosing to promote side chicks and make main chicks feel like, well, what's the point of being the main chick if you are glorifying and entertaining foolishness? And if you haven't decided to just commit, stay home, be dedicated, be a great husband, be an awesome dad, then what the heck am I doing here? Waiting for you to finish entertaining another woman that ain't nowhere around when you're going through good, bad, and indifferent. I'm being honest. I'm being completely honest.
I know what you're saying. But at the end of the day, it's like it's a home. If y'all got something y'all building, you know what I mean? It's like somebody. It's like ain't a lot of times it don't be just one person wrong. It just be that people ain't seeing eye to eye. You know what I mean? Like I feel like us as men, we understand. We will roll with some stuff. We will roll with a couple punches, but the punches that we throw, y'all won't roll with. You know what I mean? And so therefore, but y'all like, I'm quick to walk out. You quick to walk out, but okay, but you walk out. But then when you walk out, you be single for like 3 or 4 years.
When does it matter how long you single after you walk out?
Because men don't like to be single. At the end of the day,
no woman wants to sit up here. Men don't like to be single, but women don't.
We do, but we don't.
But women will do it if we have to. If it means sitting here waiting for the right one to come by, then that means I gotta be single for the next 5 years to get my Mr. Right. Then I'll do that instead of dilly-dallying with Mr. Wrong in the meantime and miss Mr. Right altogether.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of Mr. Rights that's really Mr. Wrong. You just didn't even know. You just never, and he's so smooth with it. You know what I mean?
Of course, you got your slick willies. Listen, every generation in had them. Even, you know, in our grandparent generation, I'm pretty sure a lot of families have found out about the mystery woman that grandpa was messing with, you know, back in the 60s and the 70s, you know, on your grandma.
But shout out to the dudes that ain't. You know what I mean?
And it's some that's not.
All
agree.
Two of y'all.
It's true. Honestly, everybody. You know what I want to say about this. The basis of it is, at the end of the day, when you are in a society that promotes women being side chicks and glorifying that lifestyle, videos glorify women showing all types of cleavage, wearing little to nothing see-through outfits, bikinis. It is promoted in our culture. In our culture, it is promoted. So if you're promoting something and then you're talking about it in your rap song and making it like it's the stuff, it's the jump off to be the side chick, or to be the one that he can come to or run to when things ain't going right at home. When you're promoting that with rap and love songs and all types of foolishness, that allows women to feel like, okay, maybe this is what a man wants, because it's all in the videos, it's all in our culture, it's all in the magazines. I mean, sometimes on the front cover of the magazine, you got women posing nude, you know, showing their complete bodies. You're basically promoting side chickism. Okay, but if that's even a word.
Females want to ball. She want to do ride around the building. She want him to have everything together.
Again, it is promoted by the culture. The culture promotes it.
A female want a thug. They wear a bow tie. There's a Malcolm X and Martin Luther mixed together, and she want Tupac, but she want to be a little bit like Biggie. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like females want everything mixed into one dude, and then she want him to have money like a drug dude, but she don't want him to actually sell drugs, but he going to work, but the money ain't enough, so she's like, well, you need more money, but you don't want me to sell no drugs. So it's like y'all asking for like 5 or 6 niggas. Oh, it's not niggas. Y'all asking for like 5 or 6 men in one. You know what I mean? So when you asking for it,
and y'all don't, so you don't think for 1 second that you men ask for this main chick to be, you know, your mistress, to be your concubine, to be the mother of your children, to turn around and be your financial planner and organizer. You don't tell me that you guys don't look for a woman to be all of these titles and wear all these hats.
I don't know. No, we don't look for it because this is how this is how it be a lot of times. A lot of times when we get together, that's what y'all automatically come in doing, and then when y'all start doing it, you come in doing it. So like, oh dang, we ain't gotta worry about it. And after that, that's when you start complaining about it. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But I'm like, but you came in doing it because you told me don't even worry about it. So now, since I ain't worried about it, now you saying you don't appreciate me.
Well, you know, again, when you got a good woman, don't take advantage. No, if you got a good woman that is willing to is willing to wear many hats, you gotta appreciate that type of woman.
But it's like, okay, it's like for me coming in, and I'm coming in doing something, this is what I do. So, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I understand that you want me to do this. You know what I mean? That you're doing this. I understand that you're doing this. But when I come in and do what I do, I don't come at you like, I'm doing this and doing this and doing this. But if I do come out, I'm like, God dang, girl, just rub my back. You come in like, I don't feel like you appreciate me. You just don't. You know what I mean? We be like, girl, just rub my back. Just that's how we accept the love. You rub our back. But y'all come in, you don't appreciate me. You know, I haven't seen, we haven't went to the movies and this and that, and we look like.
So again, when you get comfortable with your spouse, when you get comfortable with the person you with, if she is carrying many hats, you gotta at some point appreciate it. But no, you can't just overlook it and just keep thinking, hey, man, you know what? You came here doing this, you're gonna continue to do this, because this is the thing. Let's look at it from this perspective. If you feel like that, you came in faithful. And you walked out cheating. So if you came in that way, being committed or talking it out, or if you're frustrated, if you didn't have a good day at work, we were able to discuss that at one point in time. Now you in a space where you don't even talk to me no more. You go over to your side chick house and tell her all your problems.
No, because
tell her everything that's going on during your day. How your day was at work. You don't even speak when I walk through the door.
No, so when we did come try to talk to you about our day, you did this.
Okay. In some scenarios we did this. But in other scenarios, we are overwhelmed with everything we got going on and everything that's on our plate. So if we sit here with a buffet of things to do, the laundry, tending to the kids' homework, going to have that PTA meeting with the teacher and the principal of the school, you know, going and doing the Girl Scouts, going to doing the Boys and Girls Club. Again, women wearing many hats. We got so much going on, and you're not carrying some of the load, but then you want to say, hey, I want to talk about my day and I expect you to listen to it. Why? Because even though you got this and this and this and this on your plate, and you got all this going on at one time, I still want you to do one more thing. Add me on that list somewhere. It's like at some point in time, if a woman does this, it's a reason. It's a reason. No one just ignores or just decides, hey, I'm not going to listen to you today because I don't want to hear your voice. No. It's something deeper than them turning their head against.
Okay, but check this out. But once we turn our head against y'all, we turn our head, you don't let me no more. Is it somebody else? It's got to be somebody else. Let me go through this phone tonight. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if we turn our head on y'all, then you going through phones and everything. Y'all turn our head on us. We just like, dang, baby don't even respect my gangster no more. She looking at me like I'm a Pee-wee out here. So at the end of the day, okay, well now that's when we like, okay, well, and we'll swerve. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
that shouldn't be the case. I mean, at some point in this generation, it should be. Somebody should be willing to say, you know what? Let me not be quick to swerve. Let me see what's going on in her mind. Let me see what she got going on. And then I'll tell her about my day. Let her unload her book bag first before I be trying to add more books to an already full book bag. That's all I'm saying.
But you know, that's all I'm saying. A lot of stuff, no, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I definitely do. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes the stuff that I feel like we know that y'all carry a lot of stuff. We do. But the stuff that we actually have to do to bring the money home, and the stuff that we actually have to go through all day, and then we come home, we feel like we know you didn't just endure what we just endured today to bring this money home. So when we come home to talk to you, because a lot of times we don't even like talking about our feelings. So when we come home to talk to you, we really want to talk. You know what I mean? And so when you turn us around, we like, hey, and it's okay one time, okay, but when it happens too many times, you be like, I need to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? That's when you be like, Facebook, Twitter, and it ain't right though. It ain't right. You know what I mean? So don't think I'm saying it's right, but you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you be like, okay, well, now she on the phone. Oh, I understand. You know, you just come over here, I rub your back in this, and at the end of the day, you be like, that's when you got the angel over here, and you got the devil over here, and then sometimes you roll with the devil, and you know, and after that, it bites you in your ass. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it started from somewhere. So it's like,
right.
What we want to tell the people is, don't let your relationship get to that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's it.
Before it gets to that point, y'all, like, make time for each other.
Yeah,
make time. So even if you have to literally say between 4 and 5 o'clock p.m. or between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. in our home, that is me and my husband's time. We close our room door. We lock our room door. No kids allowed. No dogs. No babies. Everybody out, and me and my husband in, or me and my significant other in, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna pray. We're gonna, you know, again, connect. You know, connect with each other. I mean, it's a lot of things couples can do, like meditation is one really good thing that again keeps you guys in sync. Not only, you know, communicating, you guys can sit and literally like watch a movie, watch an episode of one of your favorite TV shows together.
And don't be hogging the remote, ladies.
Well, you know, listen,
hard.
we just like what we like, and if it's sports, 9 times out of 10,
oh, we know we ain't getting away with that.
Right?
We know we ain't getting away with that.
If it's sports, we're like, sometimes we'll be nice. We're like, okay, I'll let you watch football just this one time.
Don't lifetime a nigga to death. Don't lifetime a man to death.
A balance. Yeah, okay, we can be fair. We can be fair. We can give you guys a balance.
All the time in the movie, it's always the man kidnapping the woman.
No.
Because I stopped watching it.
Let me tell you. Well, I watched it as recently as 3 days ago. And it's actually, 3 days ago when I watched it, it was about women doing crazy things, believe it or not. Whether it was, you know, stalking another man that was married, maybe somebody she messed with once and she couldn't let go of. I mean, they have some good movies.
Long way. You already know what happened.
Lifetime is where it's at. Let me tell you, that's where you want to be.
No, that's not what it is.
It is.
Fellas don't let that woman watch Lifetime all the time because she done found out about 13 ways to kill you when she kills you.
Well, you got shows for that, like 1,000 Ways to Die, #1.
Look, and she know I don't even know nothing about it.
Now, that's a really good show. But, I mean, honestly, the gist of it is make time for your spouse. Make time, set it aside. You know, if y'all go out to y'all favorite restaurant, maybe you might set up a photo shoot, like a 30-minute shoot for just you and your spouse. Or y'all can go to Massage Envy and get, you know, a couple massages. Just the two of y'all. Make time.
And it's going to be a woman massage my woman. Ain't no man coming up and touching my woman.
See, I can't deal. I can't. It's a massage.
No,
y'all gotta stop that. It's a massage.
I don't care.
It's a massage.
Yep, and there's gonna be a woman doing it for her.
So a man can massage you, right?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. The double standards has gotta stop. It's gotta stop.
It's never gonna stop.
It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. Because if you are a secure man, let me say this. If you are a secure man, you wouldn't have a problem with another man massaging your wife because at the end of the day, you know, okay, that's your wife. At the end of that massage session, she's coming home to you.
No, it ain't about my wife. It's about what the man thinking when he massaging my wife. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
So what if like he's not massaging your wife? What makes you think he still can't look across the room, see her getting massaged by a woman, and still lust over your wife?
That's different. That's just man being man. But you ain't about to be touching her while you're doing it. That's extra exciting. You about to get pleasant.
What?
No, that's extra exciting.
Oh my God. No, honestly, like it shouldn't be a problem. Especially if you got a committed spouse. And again, it goes along with what you're looking for in your relationship. And if commitment was one of the things she brought to the table and said, hey, I'm committed, and not only said it, but her actions demonstrated all these years committed to you, never cheated, never stepped out on you. So at some point, you gotta, you know, give some kind of recognition in that. Like, okay, I'm not worried if this man massages my wife. You know, I can't control a man's thoughts, whether it's across the room or him physically touching her. It's still gonna be a thought in his head. So at the end of the day,
ain't no man touching my woman. Period.
I can't.
If he touch my woman, guess what? If I find out, it's over. But I ain't talking about I'm just saying like
what's over the relationship?
I'm just talking about. No, I ain't talking about far as the massage. I'm just talking about we don't like no man touching our woman. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, I can understand that.
Because if he touching my woman, he probably want my woman, so he trying to touch her in a way to get her all antsy and everything. And after that, somebody gotta get beat up.
See, here you go with this fighting mentality. Stop it.
Okay, well,
you gotta get that out.
Somebody gotta get touched.
You gotta go to a boxing ring and let some of that frustration out.
Ain't no frustration.
I mean, I'm just saying. Something built up for you to say somebody gotta get got.
Hey, no, I'm just saying like in the general. No, because at the end of the day, I'm like, babe, you can go get a massage all day. But when I come in there, you got this big, tall, bald head dude, because both of them have bald heads. You know what I mean?
That's so stereotypical.
I don't care. Big, tall, bald head dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? And touching on you like, yeah, how was your week? Nah, let me ask my woman how a week was. That's my job.
So, right. So, you know, I guess scratch, massage, envy, and you be the one to give a massage instead.
Get you a massage by a big fat Chinese dude.
See, I can't with you. I can't with you at all. You are a mess. Hey, y'all, listen. We appreciate y'all tuning in. It did get a little steamy on this couch. I know y'all felt the heat through the screen. Yeah. Honestly, you make sure you got some type of suntan of some sort, because it's pretty hot in there. But I mean, I appreciate you, Slimmy, you know, on your opinion, and I appreciate y'all even more for watching and listening. I mean, we appreciate it.
And you said a lot of things that, you know what I mean, that make men open up their eyes onto how the female feels. So I respect that too.
Absolutely.
I learned a lot.
That's what this is about. This is all about us, you know, making sure we can share the love. And make sure that you guys click on that Patreon link below. Again, we appreciate all your support, and make sure you subscribe. It's on your right hand side. Well, your right and my left. So make sure you subscribe. Again, that way you get notifications every time we post new episodes.
Yeah, true that.
Again, at the end of the day, we appreciate you guys. You know, make sure you leave comments. Comment.
Please comment.
I mean, send us an inbox. Let us know how you feel about the show. Even give us some ideas on topics you would like for us to talk about and discuss.
And put your number, ladies.
I can't. No.
It's like this. If you don't put your number, how I'm gonna call you? And if I can't call you, how I'm gonna call you? Y'all gotta put it in your mind.
I hope you guys are not trying to sign up for the side chick deluxe. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you watch us. And again, we love you guys.
My side chick deluxe come with extra pickles.
This is not a McDonald's combo. Cut it out. Listen, y'all.
You can't have it all way.
This is not Burger King. But either way, y'all, we appreciate you guys. We love you so much. Thank you. And again, do not hesitate to send us a message. Email us. You know, again, we'll make sure that we have some of our personal links, Facebook links, and our Twitter links. So again, follow us. Again, we'll make sure we have our Facebook names and our Twitter descriptions down below in the description box. So again, follow us, add us on social media, and again, tell us what you think. We really want to know what your opinion is about what we talked about today. So again, why are women single? Why are men single? Like, what's the cause of it all? Why is society so jacked up?
I know why y'all single. Y'all call me and I'm gonna tell you why you single.
No. You can click play and find out a little bit about why, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing, man.
But I mean, we appreciate y'all so much. So
thank you for tuning
much love. Thank you for tuning in. We out.